hit shot.
What's going on, bros and broettes? This is Chicken Fingers, your friendly neighborhood TF2 commentator. And today here on CP Commentary on Red Team, playing as the Sally Salutin Soldier. And we're going to be using the direct hit instead of the rocket launcher, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about its pros, its cons, and why you probably should use this weapon. So peeps, this weapon is called the direct hit simply because of its one major downfall. And that is that this weapon contains a minus 70% splash damage radius. Now, if you've ever used the stock rocket launcher, the Liberty launcher, black box, etc., if you've ever used those, you know what I'm talking about. That way you fire at them, where you hit their feet, you pop them up, you hit them again and over, you juggle them back and forth. This weapon was designed to kind of do that, but really it's best used as just firing a rocket into their guts, turning that into a Meatball Marinara sub, and having it exit in an orderly fashion out their anus. This weapon is just ridiculously underpowered when it comes to fighting multiple groups because of that loss of splash damage. Now, with every Manco or extra weapon, there is always that upside, that zen, that feng shui that goes with it. Since we have such a massive downside for the soldier, Valve, in all their wisdom, gave a weapon that is just incredibly powerful if you know how to use it. If you use it for a while, I bet it does more damage than the stock rocket launcher could ever dream to do in one-on-one fights. Now, the upsides, of course, are plus 80% projectile speed. That's a hauling ass rocket. That is the Ferrari of rockets coming out of there. Also does plus 25 damage. Now, so not only is a speeding freaking rocket, it's also a Mack truck. It's a Ferrari Mack truck. It's like if fucking Ferraris made garbage trucks and came and picked up your freaking trash can. They had those metal arms and launched your freaking bin into space. This weapon is immensely powerful when used correctly, and when you hit people, you'll see me hit for 122 damage, 90 damage, non-crits, non-mini crits. I mean, that one was 57, but that's the drop-off. 63 from that distance is amazing amount of damage. And the final thing is, you're going to see me here try to get this demo man. That's because it does mini crits as well in midair. So just like icing on the cake, if you learn how to air shot with this weapon, which is not too hard because of the speed, but if you learn how to use it, this weapon, I think, is the tits, man. This weapon can destroy anything on the battlefield. I love it. It's a lot of fun, but that speed and that splash damage are very difficult to get used to. So getting body shotted by a rifle that shoots pee and coming back here to the point to absolutely fucking rock that spy's fucking world. And before I go on about the weapon itself, I do want to talk about medics and this weapon. This weapon is absolute shit for crits and for Uber. And that's just my opinion. Maybe it differs from yours. Of course, we're allowed to have our respective opinions. But you'll see it here, I have to focus on one enemy at a time with this crits because of the lack of splash damage. Now, with a normal rocket launcher, I'd be able to go there in a blaze of goddamn glory and take out 6 or 7 enemies because I would have the ability to hit multiple enemies at once and cause absolute goddamn chaos. Not so with this weapon. I have to take my time, line up my shots, and make sure they're hitting. And even when they do hit, 338 on an overhealed heavy really isn't too bad. Sure, if I would have gotten another rocket on him, I probably would have taken him out. But still, that's only a heavy, and that would have taken the same amount of time it would have taken me to take out both him and his medic with the normal rocket launcher using that splash damage. Also, with the Uber, same thing. I've got to take out one enemy at a time. I do not have the opportunity nor the skill with this weapon to do that. So unless you're a pro with this weapon, medics, please stay away from soldiers with the direct hit. Now finally, guys, before I finish this commentary out, I do want to say a few things about this weapon in the perspective of enemies' eyes. So one thing you guys gotta start learning how to do is watch the kill feed. I do it every now and then. It's still something very new to me. I usually only do it when I do 3v3 wager duels, but it gives a perspective of what the enemy is using and how you should be preparing your attack and your defense. If you see, like, right there, 2 direct hit kills, and you're a sniper, or you're a scout, or you're a sticky jumping demo man, you've got to be prepared for that, because they all affect you. Of course, the demo man, that mini crit will rock your world and make you have a very bad day. If you're a scout, you should know that, look, 1 hit right there on the floor did 85 damage. That's 3/4 of your life, buddy. And of course, Pyros, you know, if someone is switching to this weapon after you've air blasted a few of their shots, they're raged at you and they're just trying to troll you. So be prepared for that. I mean, guys, this is something you have to get used to doing. Stare at that kill feed. Read it like the Bible if you're into that. I am. I don't know if you are. But anyways, this is my last Uber right here. I don't do so hot. Thank you for watching. Good job, NG, with that Wrangler. You really saved the day. We do eventually beat these guys, but it took forever. If you like this, give me a like. You know what to do. My name is Chicken Fingers, and I hope to see you on the battlefield.
Who wants some of this?